We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the Polar Bears. The Polar Bears aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Delman Shelton, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Ready now for the White Sox, Brock Barreto. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Number 0.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
That is second. The shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio.
Up next for Chicago, Ronnie Mauricio. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Dino Geronimo. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
That is fourth. The first baseman, Jimmy Brunson.
In now, Jimmy Brunson. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Geronimo is off of first with 2 away. And he missed 2-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Andre Medrano.
So digging in now, Andre Medrano, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A pause. And the 0-2. Fouled away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 2 down, runners at first and second. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here's the 2-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Matthew Liberatore is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So stepping in, Omar Acevedo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Omar Acevedo.
Now here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
At the plate now, Brian Ballou. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Ready with the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
So a full count now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. A runner at first with no outs here. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's down.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three-0 pitch. 3-1 the count now. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit onto the shortstop, but thrown away, and he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Too low, 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Into the box now, George Edler. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
From the stretch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, George Herring, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hines. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Outside, 3-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And that's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
4 runs here in this half inning. He loses him on ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now at the plate, Quentin Broadway. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And that is off the wall in right field. Hines rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Britt Sanchez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Into the box now, Dudley Leone, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Sanchez is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
The 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up, and the lead is now 5-0. Stepping in, Ryan Jones, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Leonard Berry. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. 0-1, here it comes. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Omar Acevedo.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-1 the count. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Second baseman.
Striding into the box, Brian Ballou. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. And he fouls this one off. A base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here's another 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Ricky Martin.
So now to the plate, Ricky Marchand. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Syracuse leads it 6-0. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Brock Barreto. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronnie Mauricio looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now that
digging in the switch hitter, Dino Geronimo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Two pitches fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the veteran DH, George Herring.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Now the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. He's right there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So coming to the plate, Reese Hines. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Nope.
Quentin Broadway, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Into the box, Quentin Broadway, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 2-0. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in now, Omar Acevedo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up now, Brian Ballou. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
To 1-2 now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Shane McClanahan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Shane McClanahan.
At the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Popped him up. Berry is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Polar Bears are out on top 10-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jimmy Brunson. And now a pitch on the way. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4.
The second baseman, Andre.
Digging in now, Andre Medrano. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Medrano is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Still 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Into the box now, Barry Santos, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
That's the ball. Counts 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0.
Well, I got 2-1 the count. Ball 3. Count is 3-1.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 10-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Marchand. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ricky Marchand.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready for another shot now, George Edler. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. George Herring is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
The batter, number 6.
Ready once again, George Herring. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. And that's in there. 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Reese Hines would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul, off to the right, out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in once again, Reese Hines, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jeremy De La Rosa.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And the count will be full. Sliced hard on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back.
Into the box, Leonard Berry hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Down the left field line and deep. Oh, he brought it back.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brock Barreto, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hines is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Stepping into the box, Quentin Broadway. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Weak roller right side. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again. Dudley Leone, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Omar Acevedo. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Now batting. The second baseman, Brian Bellew.
In now, Brian Bellew, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Medrano over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Jeremy Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. To third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. Syracuse leads this one 10-0. Now at the plate, Ronnie Mauricio. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Right side hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now that the center fielder, Dino Geronimo.
To the plate now, Dino Geronimo. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next is Chicago.
Digging in, Jimmy Brunson.
Jimmy Brunson.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on first with 1 down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Andre Medrano, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first.
Ball that
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Howard Kuhn is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. At the plate, Ryan Jones, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And smart fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2-2 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sox get one on the RBI double. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ricky March.
Shortstop, Ricky.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Standing in, George Edler, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. De La Rosa is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
Striding in, George Herring. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit and That's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Barry Santos.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ball two. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now here it comes. Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Stepping in now, Leonard Berry. Ball one to start the at bat. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brock Barreto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. Grounded to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. White Sox leave one. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Aaron Grimm enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in, Rhys Hines. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The third baseman.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Quentin Broadway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
And that misses for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Geronimo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. At the plate, Omar Acevedo. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And A fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate now, Jimmy Brunson as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Syracuse is out in front 10-1. So striding in, Brian Ballou.
For Syracuse, the second baseman, Brian Ballou.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Jeremy Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hard liner to center field. Geronimo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ricky Marchand.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 2-1 home.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in there. Ricky Swan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, George Herring, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way, and he fouls this one off. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. De La Rosa has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So they pick up a run. Striding in once again, Andre Medrano starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hines is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Jones. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in, Barry Santos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. Get him, and the Polar Bears continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is